Good morning everyone and welcome to the Durbanville Bowling Club for the finals day of the World Indoor Bowls Tour qualifier. Special day yesterday guys, we could really see after this the sections were settled how good the quality of bowls became.
Yeah, I think the quality of bowls has been great, to be honest, the last few days. I think the rink's allowing people to play really good bowls as well, and that always helps, I think, on an outdoor surface. I'm never bothered about the speed of a rink. I think as long as you can find the centre line on both hands, I think it allows players to show their ability, and we saw that yesterday, definitely.
Johan, you as a convener of selectors, encouraging to see the guys that you've been backing over the years actually sticking their hand up?
Yes, Monet, I had a long chat to some of my selectors late last night and early this morning, and there's sort of a lot of the same names are coming through. It's encouraging to see, and that's part of the PBA, offering us more opportunities to see our top players. And I agree with Jason, the quality of a lot of the games have been outstanding, and I'm sure it'll continue today.
You're talking about the opportunity to play. More tournaments like this obviously only makes our players better. Having to compete at this level more often obviously has such an impact on our bowls going forward. As a selector, you guys had that camp at Midstream and you saw the value that had more of this, more singles tournaments of this standard going forward?
No doubt. I was just talking to Jason this morning. Many years ago when the PBA was running in Johannesburg, chap like Bobby Donnelly wasn't in the equation for the South African bowl side, and he was our top ranked player, and that put him back in the South African side. So yet again, a tournament like that gives you that opportunity to show your case. A guy like Eddie Robinson that's through to the semi-finals, he's come here with determination, point to prove, and he's done that exceptionally. I mean, that win yesterday against a world-class play with Omar, and he's playing exceptional bowls, so yeah, kudos to him.
So our schedule today, we've got the two singles semi-finals and then the pairs final going into the singles final. Up first we've got Anneke Scheepers versus Billy Rodloff. Anneke showed a bit of class yesterday on this rink, and then Billy to beat Niksha. I think we're in for an exciting day of bowls.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like I say, this rink's going to allow all four players this morning just to show, what they're about, what they can do. And I think sometimes when you get to this kind of a level, I think when all four seem to be playing really, really well, and when you're playing sets play, I think it's all about getting off to a good start and sometimes just a tiny little bit of luck as well.
Yes, well, I'm looking forward to both semi-finals. On the one hand you've got Anneke Scheepers, that's been exceptionally consistent. She showed it early yesterday morning. She was deadly on the weight, but she's up against what I call her old yuckles in Billy Rodloff. So it's hard to call that game. And then the other game, I think you'll all agree with me, Wayne Ritman has been sensational, but he's up against a very determined player. So both semi-finals I think can go either way. Yeah,
I think Brad Robinson's come here and sort of said, hold my beer and watch this. Before we carry on, Aero's shot of the day, player of the day yesterday, Niksha Bengurik, 3 down, Kevin Douglas got back in the set, burnt the end. So from our perspective, Aero's shot of the day, Niksha Bengurik.
Absolutely.
Just for everyone in attendance, just a reminder, the wine tent. There's also an additional food truck today, the Geel Wiki. We've got wood-fired pizzas, and the Geel Wiki does smash burgers. To our viewers at home, if you're in the area, please come down and support. To our viewers all around, enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Certainly enjoy that pizza again.
Welcome back to the Durbanville Boating Club. The first singles semi-final. Playing in green, a 3-time National Spares champion, National Sports champion, Atlantic Rim gold medalist from George, Eden, Billy Rodloff.
Black hole.
In red, current SA National Spares champion, past SA National Singles champion, current Western Province Singles and Masters champion, from Western Province, Cape Town, Anneke Scheepers.
Who's the coach? Where am I?
Well, a very good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Durbanville Bowling Club for this final day of the Fairtree PBA South African qualifiers going forward for next season's World Bowls Tour events. Joining me for this first game, a very exciting game, is the voice of South African bowls, Alan Lofthouse. Morning, Alan.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, off air, you know, I've listened to you all around the world, mate, and it's such a privilege to have you here joining us and adding value to this great competition.
Thank you very much, mate. So, first two games this morning. If you're just tuning in, we've got the semi-finals of this World Open Singles Qualifiers. Game on the cards. Two very well-known players here in South Africa. Rodloff taking on Anneke Scheepers. And then the second semi-final, we'll follow this one around about 11:15, and we will see Bradley Robinson take on Wayne Rittmiller.
Certainly on paper, those are two, should be two outstanding games. I think just to, speak about yesterday and Anneke Scheepers' unbelievable victory against Jason Evans. That was, both quality players, but that was certainly, I think on paper, was a turn-up for the books. Nobody would have expected that, or very few people would have expected that, but good luck to Anneke. She played exceptionally well.
Yeah, she certainly did. You know, I think from what I've seen, she's been mastering her weight control exceptionally well.
Yeah.
And on outdoor surfaces, as you know, that's really, really key.
And even Billy yesterday, you know, to put one over Nixa. And look at Anneke immediately. She started off. Sorted her weight out immediately.
Yeah, she played obviously on this rink yesterday. There's nothing changed. It's all the same settings. She preferred this slightly narrower, slightly heavier hand, but she played it very, very well indeed. Just it's all about just finding that hand. I think the green this morning is just ever so slightly slower, probably half a second. But the sun's out this morning, you know, already 18 degrees, going to go up to 26, so we'll see that change over the course of probably the next hour or so.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty, isn't it? That's where outdoor bowls, part of the skill is reading the outdoor greens, knowing when it's changing. Yeah. Nice little cheeky flick of his own bowl. Anneke's having a little look, but I think she'll still just stick to the backhand. You know, just what I call a positive draw. Works off her own, sits down, or she has enough weight, she can land on Billy's. Doesn't want too much, she doesn't want to spring it out in the open on the first end. One down's not a lot.
Not serious.
I would say with sets play, you know, you've got to keep it tight. You know, traditional bowls, you can take a chance, you can come back, you've got a lot of time. This, you know, if you have a loose end or two, you could be in trouble before you even know it.
Yeah, you don't want to drop big numbers here, that's for sure. Possibly she'll stay on her backhand and try and see if she can find her own bowl and just fall in with good weight.
She's got a very good second bowl, so she could elect to play this forehand if she wanted to. But the beauty of the backhand is she's just got her wide bowl. I'm just not sure if she can sit it and fall down, whether that'd be enough.
Oh, her weight was exceptionally good.
Just a bowl wide, wasn't it?
Yeah, unfortunate. Not serious for her though.
No. Well, Billy's going down to play this. You know, obviously it's going to be, has to be within about 4 inches to make another. He could play down to Anneke's if he wanted to. The trouble is, if he flicks it,
Yep.
could flick it in.
Yep. Doesn't want to catch the outside of Anneke's bowl. She's staying on his forehand.
Yeah, standing on the outside of the mat onto the backhand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
backhand, yeah.
So this,
Yep.
on the outside of the mat, will allow the bowl to bend a little bit more. So he's probably looking to attack this at a different angle so he doesn't turn Anneke's in.
Oh, that's exceptionally
wow.
good.
Just a nice cheeky falling
That's a
against
good
the bias.
start,
Yeah.
Very good start for Billy.
So if you have joined us already, thank you very much. We can see your comments, so if you want to pop your comments down. Any questions you've got, we'll try and answer them. The open pairs qualifiers are going on at the same time as well, so if you want to see the draw and the scores for the open pairs, you can go to the PBA Bowls Master app if you're in South Africa. Fantastic app, lots of information on that app. There's a new PBA Wine Society being started up now as well, which is, for me who likes wine, I think it's absolutely brilliant. You can buy wines from 7 of the estates around the local area, and the beauty of it is part of the sales goes back into the PBA Foundation, so you can get your little fix of your wine whilst also supporting the sport.
Looking good, yeah. Just going to drop short, I think.
Just needs to hold
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
yeah. Only 4 feet. So chance here.
Yeah, the importance of singles plays that first bowl, don't you think?
Better pace. Definitely reached. That's right. Always better passed on an outdoor surface. I mean, you've played for many, many years, Alan. Would you agree? I always think if you miss past the jack, I think it's easier to correct losing weight than adding weight. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, yeah. Not only that, I mean, it gives you the advantage of your first bowl. If you are through, it's in a good position, you know. The short bowl is worth nothing.
Yeah.
But having said that, I mean, you do make mistakes and drop it short. Certainly in the early stages of the game, when you're feeling for the weight, conditions. Just going to drop under, eh? Just still didn't have the weight.
Yep. Well, Anneke, your time to just try and tidy up. So you can just get to the jack and just ever so slightly turn it out of sight.
Yep. Little touch on that white ball.
Yep.
Looking good.
Can she just flick it out the
Looking
side?
good.
Oh, well played,
Outstanding.
Anneke.
That's exactly what we said.
Yeah.
Well done, Anneke.
It's almost like she's listening.
Yeah.
So, the good thing about it is it's not a big target neither. Billy has to reach. This is where his bowl is now in play past slapjack.
Correct.
Well, it's not a mile away. How's the connection? Oh. Great bowl. Great bowl. In for second.
That's another important factor, isn't it? To cut it down, you know, to try and change that 3 or 4 down to 1 down. It's and that's an outstanding bowl from Billy. You got options here, Jason?
There's not too much available, I don't think. I was just looking whether she could just play her forehand and get round that very short bowl. If she can just get just ever so slightly past that and get back to the split, even if she gets back to the yellow bowl and then the jack, could make a 2 or a 3. I just don't think she can get round it.
It's almost like a negative draw on the forehand. If you reach it and just tap it, it's great. If you don't reach it, not too serious.
Playing the backhand, obviously if she gets to the nearest yellow bowl, she'll want to probably turn it onto the jack, not onto her own bowl.
Correct. Yeah, look.
Down the safer wide line.
Yeah. It's nobody can fault her for that.
So on the card she goes. A lot to play for here. I mean, the way the format is, where the runner-up from this singles goes to Scotland, it's almost like 2 little finals, isn't it?
It is,
you know, if you get through your semi-final, you're going to go to the UK in something. It's it's what you're going. So yeah, there's a little bit to play for in these semi-finals, definitely. Good start
Another
again.
good start. Oh, well bowled, Billy.
What's Billy playing with? Is he playing with a quantum? It seems a very narrow bowl.
Did look narrow.
I guess it's definitely an arrow, isn't it? But I think Annike's playing with a groove looking at the line. Looking at Billy's line, I think that's probably a quantum. It's not bending
Yeah, no,
much
it was
at all.
definitely inside Annike's line.
Well played
Another
again.
good bowl.
Both players found a really good pace of this green straight away this morning, which is great.
Something that they do here in the PBA qualifier. Oh, brilliant.
Look at this.
Brilliant.
Exhibition bowls.
The one thing that I wish they'd utilise within the province, within our district of Western Province and all over South Africa in fact, is the opportunity to get onto the green early and actually roll in the direction that you're playing.
Yep.
You know, they still seem to let people play in the opposite direction, which is of no value at all.
No.
You know, if you come down early and you roll up on the green, why do you still need trial ends? You know?
And the problem is playing the opposite direction. If everybody's on the green, if you're playing a big team event and everybody's playing the opposite direction, when you play your normal direction, you've got that way going on to a faster surface, a slower surface, a faster surface, because it's been walked.
Correct.
On. And I don't like. It's like when you're playing a competition and you'll play all day in one direction, and you get to the semi-finals and they'll switch the green the other way, and you're just thinking, oh my goodness,
Yeah, why?
what on earth are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Billy can make this any better for himself, so I think he has to run for cover. He can just ever so slightly past the 2 of Annike's nearest bowls. Don't want to go too deep because Anneke could play the split and run through for a 3, so I think he needs something still in the area.
Yeah.
Anything kind of 4 or 5 feet past that head.
Yep. Something between Annike's 2 closest bowl and the very back bowl.
Yeah, and the reason I say that is it then forces Anneke to play the more delicate, tougher pace.
Yeah.
Rather.
No, he's playing it. Oh, I don't think that's too clever, is it, Jason? Not clever
Anything
at all,
past,
eh?
anything
No.
past the jack.
And that's a wasted ball.
Because you don't have to be, there's no finesse really in that, you just got to pass the head. I'm just wondering whether he was maybe just trying to play something slightly in the way.
Yeah, kill the shot.
Yes, kill the shot. But unless you're very accurate, as you know, you just adjust your pace and you play under it, around it. Still got to be hit, of course. Big bowl this, because if she gets the split right, could make a 3-5 shot turnaround, be huge.
Playing very aggressive weight here.
Needs to bend.
No, gets
Still just a 2. I believe he's having a closer look at it than that. Just on the camera, it looks like 2. Again, if he's got a bit of room for a draw, but there's a little bit of danger as well if he just misses the line. Let's have a look at what Debbie Phillips, the marker, says. Yeah, she agrees with me, 2. Yeah. Oh, and a measure. That's that little symbol she does.
Yeah.
So it doesn't want any contact with the yellow ball. Not quite sure. 2 will definitely be conceded.
Call for a measure.
Yeah. I was talking about this yesterday, Alan, how here they put these little chocks on the jack.
Yes.
I just don't see any value to it.
Yeah.
But,
and you only see that here.
I've only ever seen it here.
Okay.
I don't know whether you get it in Australia or New Zealand. I just think you've got 2 extra opportunities of moving the jack by placing the wedges there in the first place. Yeah, I didn't think that one was into the far side. So it is a pair. Billy Rodloff just extends his lead, 4-1. Beautiful morning here in Durbanville. I think it's the best morning we've had, since I've been here. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah. We do get them in Cape Town occasionally.
I find Cape Town very much like Manchester. The weather changes very quickly. You can have 2 or 3 seasons in one day, doesn't it? Yeah. It makes it
that's
exciting.
definitely Cape Town. In fact, it can change from the southern suburbs to the northern suburbs. It's not that far apart, but playing bowls, always keep your waterproofs in the boot.
Yeah.
You never know.
Look at what we're on now. We're mid-March and it's snowing in Tenerife. Massive freak storm. Yeah, they've got snow. Unbelievable. Just having a little change in. Just with the sun shining at a certain angle, one of the advertising boards is just causing just a little bit of a glare, so we'll just pop that to the side and we'll get on our way again.
I insist on being back.
Yeah, that's not going to please the sponsor.
Yeah, I think we've got. Yeah,
there's enough.
I think we can see. Yeah, if you don't know who the sponsor is, then yeah. Well, someone said to me yesterday, it's great that Fever Tree are sponsoring the event. You get the gin on the go. I thought you might need some glasses.
Slight improvement,
Yes.
but
is
Was another shot.
not having to give him much green, is he? Well, Anneke
Oh, very close, yeah.
gets the solid touch and then the jack.
Oh, well played.
Similar shot for Billy, just adding a yard, just guaranteeing he reaches. What's the connection? Just underneath. Yeah, pace wasn't too bad. So chance here for Anneke just to get another one in. It's important she beats that yellow front bowl because it's looking very, very lonely now and it's sticking out like a sore thumb.
You got the weight?
Not too
Yo,
bad. Needs to get past, just needs to beat that.
that's good. That's good. As you say, it just it gives it a little bit more, and I don't know if that's a set onto the
Just saying, I'm just
plant. Yeah,
if he's got a big drive, he could play both of those bowls away.
but he's got a big drive.
Has he?
Yeah.
You can say that. I think that plant's probably just on, but you're going to need a lot of pace to remove both. I think it could be on, you know, from that. I know we're not directly behind it from the camera angle, but I don't think it's far away. There's another plant on here as well on the right hand
Oh,
side.
that was the one I was looking at on that side. Yeah.
2 plants.
Yeah.
Or he gets through the hole and gets the bowl, clean, so
yeah.
it cuts the count down. I think he'll probably play this. You play this I'd play a 4-hand drive. And I think he's got 3. I call this the percentage shot.
Yep.
It's got 3 different options. He can play it on the backhand if he goes nice and quick.
No. Looked like he pushed it out a bit. Yeah.
Okay. So, Anneke, chance for you to get back into this. Add another.
Got
Needs
the
to
running.
run. Yeah, needs to run.
Running.
Yeah, she'll be a bit disappointed with that one.
Yeah, she had everything in her favour. I mean, as you say, the plant was there in her favour.
Yeah.
You know, even if she plays with drawing weight and slightly narrow and gets that plant, she might turn that bowling. More than likely will turn it in for another.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether it's 1 or 2 anyway. Let's see what Debbie's. Is she getting 2 paddles out or? Yeah, it's 2 anyway, so that's okay. So back into this. Now, the way Billy's bowls are, really, I think when I play someone with a weakish set of bowls, I would keep the mat back and play 24 metres. I just find sometimes when people are searching for that narrow line constantly, by playing a minimum length jack, they always tend to try and cut it with at least a couple of bowls, you know, searching for a line that almost isn't there. The longer she goes, I think the more of an advantage she's got because, you know, the weaker bowl won't bend as far.
Right. Maybe just for our South African viewers, explain what you mean by weaker.
Yeah. Weaker, so it doesn't bend as much.
Okay.
Great start. It's testing our eyesight, that shadow.
Yep. No,
Well,
but he's
Billy.
got a good one, yeah. Well, bobbly.
So we're just getting our acoustics sorted.
Oh, well played. Oh.
Finish good.
Yep.
Keep putting them in there. Could be in for 2. Finished almost jack level or jack high.
See what Debbie says?
No.
1 and a measure.
Yeah, sat on the fence. We'll call her Splinter. She's a great character, isn't she, Debbie?
Yeah.
I think she's hilarious.
And a good bowler.
Well, Anneke, can you just get back to the jack? Great effort again. Gave it a chance.
Yeah. Billy slaps the thigh, not too happy about that.
Well, in the UK we call that a good bad one. It's not what he wanted, but it's actually finished dreadful for Anneke, because it's going to make a change of shot here. She had that nice little tickle, didn't she, around the corner. I think that last bowl kind of almost forces her to play something different. I think she needs to play underneath it, maybe looking at a bit of a promotion, maybe her own front bowl onto the shot bowl, maybe gets a little tickle on the jack.
Looks like she's opting for that shot.
Yep.
The one you called.
Holding it up underneath. Wants a good contact on her own front bowl. Just going to go underneath, I think.
Oh dear.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky to flick that in. It might have been anyway, but I think it's in now.
Yeah.
Nearly close. Yeah, I'm not quite sure from this angle. Just enough room to measure past. So the ball that ball's leaning against has been conceded. Obviously don't want to move it without having to put about 3 or 4 chocks under it. That one is in, yeah, so it is triple.
Yep.
I just felt like Anneke should have played it a shorter length jack. I just think the longer length suits this weaker bowl. So 7-3, just over halfway through this first set.
So Jason, you seem to keep very busy with your commentating in the UK. You seem to spend a lot of time all over the show. I hear you commentating. You must do the length and breadth of the UK in your travels.
Yes, we do quite a lot. Obviously, we have a lot of PBA qualifiers in the UK. I think this year we've held 47 qualifiers.
What?
Yeah, so we hold. So we play most of all ours off in one day. We have a field of between 64 and 80, and we start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and 9 times out of 10 we'll finish at midnight. Long days.
Goodness.
Yeah, which is why in our qualifiers we only play 7 end sets, because it's all done within one day. Right. We have to play so many because, for those that are not aware, any World Bowls Tour event that's run, the host country gets the additional qualifiers, because that's where the money comes in from it. And that's so we have to find 7 to 8 qualifiers for each of those events. If an overseas country ever hosted an event, we have had some abroad. We've done one in Cyprus. We've had an event in Johannesburg, actually in Sun City there. That country would get all the extra additional qualifiers, and the UK would just get the one. The only exception to that is, in the past, we call them satellite events, so anything that isn't Potters Resorts, the World Championship, so Scotland and the UK Open, Australia and New Zealand, because of the size of the branch, have always been given 2. I've actually said to our board over the last 2 years, because of the way South Africa are doing, I'd like to see it as a recognition to how South African PBAs come on. I would like to see the day that South Africa are automatically awarded the 2 spots as well. Yeah, obviously with the 2 spots, that's great for players, but obviously it's an additional funding for the PBA branches.
Okay.
Because the overseas branches, there's no affiliation fee, if you want to call it that. So the overseas branches don't pay the World Bowl Tour any affiliation fee, on the proviso they fund their own players, and it's up to them how they fund it. So do they fund it through entry fees, through sponsorship? So obviously if you did get the 2, it's where does that additional funding come from? But I'd love to see the day, because I'm a firm believer you need to reward good work.
Okay. Thanks for that. When you say you've got 47 qualifiers,
Yes.
There's got to be some sort of elimination after that, surely. I mean,
So
when you're saying 47 qualifiers, they can't all be for Potters.
No. So we've got the UK Open, the Scottish, the World Singles, the World Open Pairs, the Under-25s, the Masters. So each of those gets qualifiers. So like for Potters alone, that's 8 qualifiers. So every winner goes through.
Okay.
The Scottish, another 8. The UK, another 8. And we have to fit that in. So there's a lot of travelling. And we use Wrong Bias Bowls podcast for the streaming for them. And it's good fun. Very, very good fun. So, but it does keep me busy. Yeah, people accuse me of not working, is all I can say. My other half has just popped his head round the corner. I do have a full-time job, I must say. But I love it. It's a sport I love. You know, I've played it from 5 years of age, and it's also a sport that when I was in a dark moment a few years ago, I was in a very dark place, and it was bowls that actually got me out of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gone under. That's what I expected.
You know, having watched quite a few games on this rink now, they've on that particular hand that Billy played, most of the people have been nipping the line a little bit, whereas Aaron Sheriff, when he was on this rink, he
Loved
found
it. He loved it, yeah.
He was the one that was willing to put it out there and expect, it was going to come back.
I think that's a natural game, isn't it, for him though? You know, plays on some fantastic greens himself, doesn't he? Throw them out, they'll always come back. So, going down the other hand. Much better.
Much better, yeah. Morning, Benny. Old friend of mine, Benny van Rensburg. Maybe not so much the old, but certainly younger than me. But plays out in the Boeland. Must be taking it seriously again because he's made it into the district side. Let's get together sometime, Benny. Long time no see, man.
Well, Anneke, attacking this. Underneath. She's got it. Oh,
great goal.
What a great shot.
And the crowd erupts.
Oh, Billy. It's in that shadow somewhere. Good effort.
Oh, line was
Yeah,
good.
Good effort for second. Probably down the backhand maybe for Anneke now.
Yep.
Do we bend in a little bit more? Just get tucked in. Gets nice and tucked in. Close. It stays up, might just have a chance.
Important ball for Billy. He can stretch that gap to 3 shots and make it very difficult for Anneke in the last 2 ends.
He's had the luxury of just seeing that from behind the head. If he thinks he's just won, he'll be up. He's nearly played this. Oh, just got a touch off the front, took the speed off.
Yeah.
So another single shot for Anneke. Drags it back to just 1. Going into the business end of this first set. 2 ends to play, only 1 in it. We always knew this was going to be a tight game anyway.
Morning, Jared. Jared Spriggs, watching all the way from New Zealand. Thanks for joining us, mate. Former member of Durbanville Bowling Club.
So still playing a shortish length jack, just changing the mat position around. It's always good, not trying to, don't let someone settle. You know. You're very good at adjusting your weight. Sometimes it's a good tactic that, you know, you play say a 24 metre length jack. As soon as your opposition starts getting close to that, you can play the same length but in a different part of the ring.
Good start for Anneke. You're going to be outside soon.
I can say they keep opening these commentary doors here. I think must know it's you and I, Alan. They're going to wheel you on in a minute. Certainly got a great view from where we are. I mean, since I've been here last, obviously this wasn't here, this academy and the shop. I think that shop is brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
It's not only is it a shop, it's actually like a gathering place. You know, in the morning people have a coffee, they sit down. That's a great position up there as well. People have a chat. I think it's superb. I really do.
I think they're going to have to double up on the size though. When we played the districts here, when the heat was 40 odd degrees, I think that place was packed.
Yeah.
The only aircon room in the.
You don't need aircon. Just go and stand under a tree.
I promise you, that week of the inter-districts was ridiculous. It was in the 40s every day.
I was hiding on the wine tram in Franschhoek, 43 degrees, Just drink more wine. Well, still a bit of room. I don't think we've seen the winner yet. Well, just needs to navigate the front bowl.
Yep. Yeah, well bowled, Anneke.
Gently. If it sits, better. She was a little bit unfortunate to touch the jack.
Yep,
really,
absolutely.
Just flicking it nearer. Debbie just...
Measuring all round. It's not giving anything away, is she?
I'm not a betting person, but I'd go 10 rand on the yellow.
Billy's looking good if he can get back. Yeah, needed it to fall.
Well, do you take a chance underneath from the forehand, turn the yellow ball away for a huge 3, or do you play something very similar, draw the shot and take your chance on the last end? If she pays Debbie enough, Debbie might just jump and that ball might just fall in.
Yes. Yeah.
There you can see us there. This is our commentary position. I'm hiding out. Which way am I going? This way. There we go. Up in the gods. Well, she's having a really good look at this. You know, she's a very talented player. You know,
I think she'll back herself on the draw, yeah.
do you think?
I think she'll
I think
back
she might
herself.
take a little nibble underneath.
Okay.
Take a little nibble underneath on the forehand, 4 feet of pace.
Yeah.
Because she's got that shot, but even if she gets a contact on her own, I think she only has to lift something once.
I'd have a bet, but your pounds against my rands, it's unfair.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll be a millionaire if I get it though. She's playing up. She's playing up for this. Just on a wide line. Yeah, you can see what she's doing. Well, let's see. Is that still one more to come, isn't there? Yeah, one more to come. Don't know, Debbie. Oh, hang on. Debbie's gone back for another look.
Okay, Johan Duplessis has just given me a note here about the first set winners in the pairs. Jerry Baker, I'll tell you at the end of this bowl. No, short.
Yeah.
Jerry Baker, Peter Erasmus, Wayne Roberts and Peter Harvey are through to the semi-finals of the
First set.
first set. Sorry mate, first set. Got a bad handwriting. So if I mention Alan and Di Bennett, do you remember?
Alan and Di Bennett.
Yes. They were travelling in the UK by train.
Yes.
Yes.
And they got into a little bit of trouble.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, that's right. And I helped them.
Yes.
And they, it just turns out they were from South Africa, weren't they? We're chatting, then it turns out bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's bizarre, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it was chaos that day, absolute chaos on the railway, and they were trying to get back, and I just I recognised the accent,
Yes.
so I thought I'll assist, and it's small world.
Yeah.
Very, very small world.
They did say they were going to pop down at some stage
Oh,
this
lovely.
weekend to come and say hello.
Lovely. So last end, I think Anneke would take a draw of this set right now if it was offered.
Absolutely.
Needs the 2 and then force it into the next set. Don't get many double tied sets in the game. We got one at the World Champion final this year at Potters. It was amazing.
Yeah.
8 all,
Yeah.
10 all, 1 all in a tie. Outstanding. So good start. That's 50% of what's needed. Well, no, another chance here for you, Anneke.
Why don't they let you commentate for the BBC?
It's all contracted out, so we have the rights. So we give it to BBC. They subcontract it out to a company called Sunset and Vine. So they have their own team, if you will.
Okay.
Oh, should be a little bit frustrated with that one.
Yeah, that was an opportunity really to put Billy under a bit of pressure. Opportunity lost.
Not sure. It doesn't change Anneke's shot. It's still a draw, even a tickle on the jar. I think that back ball might be in, you know.
Yep. Let's see what Debbie says. Yep. Anneke holding the 1.
Yeah. So
Come on, Anneke. This is your opportunity.
just wants 5 feet. Needs to bend a little bit now. Just bend and run.
Run.
Bend and run. Well played.
Yeah.
Well, this is a very exciting finish to the first set. Billy can either snatch it or risk losing it. Nothing for short.
Yeah, he's trying to get to that back bowl, isn't he?
He is,
of
just
Anneke.
reach.
Yeah,
If
reach
he
it
gets the jack or...
inside the back bowl or get the white.
Because if he's got the right pace, even if he's wide, he's got a cheeky rub off his own wide bowl. Oh dear.
He's got it.
Has one away.
Yeah.
Very good bowl, but Anneke will have a draw here for 2.
And there's no real risk of selling the shot. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
She can afford to be positive here. I wonder if she might be staring down the forehand. You know, she can get sort of feather off Billy's jack low bowl and then find the back bowl, or else get onto her own bowl. The last thing you want to hear is you drop short.
Yes.
You'll never know. You know.
There's a couple of options on the forehand. If she wants to play that option, you know, she could get her own bowl onto the jack for
Yes.
a pair. She could collide with any of the shorter bowls, take the speed off it and come back. Solid on the nearest Rodloff bowl, that's for 2, so there is. On the other hand, you know, you can play a bowl 5 inches away and still lose a set.
Sure.
Whatever she's playing, she's just got to commit. Fully commit to the shot.
Opting for the forehand. Let's see what weight she plays with.
3 or 4 yard of pace would be good. Needs to hold. Needs to hold.
No.
Away it goes, so it's just 1 for Anneke, and that'll be a first set win for Billy Rodloff. As we go into the second set. Good set of bowls there, lots of options for both players, lots of good conversion shots. Big bowl at the end from Billy.
Yeah, it came down to a 1 bowl shot, didn't it? Because if he'd failed, it gave Anneke the opportunity to win the set.
I just think she was a little bit unlucky as well, because the previous end where she just flicked the jack, she played a very good bowl,
Correct.
but just got that flick of the jack and gave the shot away. Had she missed the jack, she'd have got a 2. I'm not saying she'd have ended up with the 2, but she was very unfortunate, I thought.
And that can be the difference at this quality game.
Yes, massively.
Yeah. Rudy Kraus. Morning, Rudy. Morning, Lorraine. I'm surprised you're not here, Lorraine Pretorius. She's normally here at the club watching. Dean, no sound? There is sound, yeah. There is sound, mate. I don't know, maybe for a second it went off.
Yeah, bottom right, just check it's not muted, you know, on the YouTube. The bottom
Okay.
right hand side of the screen, yeah. Sometimes it mutes itself sometimes, you just got to activate the sound, yeah.
I hope that helps you with the sound. Michael Zartz, good morning, Ellen. Jason, morning, Michael. Di Bennett is actually playing bowls at my club today, Constantia. It's the ladies all day. Thank you, Trish. Trish, thanks for that info.
Can't be too far away, is it, Constantia?
No, it's traffic difference will make it an extra half an hour maybe, but it's 45 minutes, comfortable. And the biggest problem here in Cape Town is the traffic. It's crazy. It just gets worse every year. I mean, on a bad day they can add another 45 minutes.
Yes, I've noticed that. Yeah.
Oh, what a great
Good
try.
effort.
Billy trying to reach Anneke's last bowl on the forehand. And his weight was too bad. He's just nipped the line.
Again, this is another point where he's not played a brilliant bowl, but
Yeah.
has put it in a very good place. That will look awful for Anneke. She had that little tickle. Again, now that's not available. She's just going to have to slightly adjust. I don't think she can just get round that bowl enough. Well, another one passed.
Billy looking for a bit of cover here on the backhand, I would think.
Yeah. Anneke could drive at the jack.
I'm going to stick to this, just because the weight is a little bit more.
Sticky rice.
Yeah. It was a bit unfortunate to get the little contact there.
Yeah, I think
you
he
know.
would have preferred to go past that bowl.
Yeah, he missed, but I think Anneke needs to take a chance here. Forehand with quite a lot of pace, under the front, jack in the ditch, 3 shots.
Don't be there, young man.
Certainly lining up on her forehand. Let's see what weight she plays with.
Quite a bit to
Yeah.
get under the front, yeah. Well, here it comes. Not a million mile away, is she?
She's got it.
Nearly got it.
She's got it. Oh,
Dear me. She's got the shot, but dreadfully unlucky. Definitely got the one, but wow, look at that. The jack just got that bounce on her own bowl. Stops it going through to the bat for 3, but she managed to get the shot, but that was a tremendous
top shot with a bad result.
And she played difficult pace as well, allowing the
did.
bowl to bend.
Yep.
She executed it really well.
But a conversion, important, gives her control of the match.
Correct. There's also 5 World Balls Tour ranking points on this game as well, so whoever wins through these semi-finals will get 5 points. Always good to see the female players doing well. The highest female ranked player at the moment in the WBT ranking list is Dorothy Yu from Hong Kong, China. 2 years before that was Colin Pickett, because she had a good run, didn't she? She came over, beat Mervyn King in that fantastic game she played. It was amazing. I was in the box for that one, did very well. So it's always good to see not only the female players, but it'd be great to have an overseas player back up there in that top 16 for sure. I haven't had it since the likes of, Kelvin and Ian Schuback, but that's going back to probably, I think the last time Shuey was in, probably went back to 92, 92 when he won it, I think it was, yeah.
What would the ranking points be at the moment for the ladies, the top lady? What ranking? How much?
I think she's sat around about 36.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's tied 36 with quite a few people. So the way it's worked is if you have 4 players all sat on, let's say 36, and you wanted 36 players for event, it's the world ranking points that top trump any Scottish or UK. That's how we look at that. If you win the worlds, you get 50 world ranking points. If you win the satellite events, maximum 40.
Well bowled, Anneke.
Johan just dropping his wallet.
Sounded like an echo. Looking good again. Just hasn't got the weight.
Yeah. However, I think she's holding on, isn't she, that back bowl, right in the shot. Well, Billy, there's a plant available at the front. Oh, no, I think I just still favour the back bowl. Hard to tell.
Oh.
No, dear. That little tickle on those two front bowls has helped. Very unpredictable with these, the way the grips are on bowls now. There's some really very deep grips, isn't there?
Yeah.
And I think, even though I play with a scoop grip, I find sometimes if you just get a slight little connection on that grip, they're very unpredictable. Where you, with an old-fashioned bowl like a super grip, you know, you kind of get a little edge and then you run through. If you get that same edge with a very deep grip bowl and you hit it on the grip, sometimes it kind of goes belly, 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 but you've no idea kind of where they're going to bowl, where they're going to wobble to.
You know, I was actually watching the other day on YouTube, or was it Facebook I think, and I saw a person in Australia get a result where they were narrow by about a half a metre, got a rub of one bowl, a rub of another bowl that was behind, and he came for almost like a back toucher.
Fan room, yeah. Strange. Yeah.
No, my grip, I never wanted my fingers in the grooves. I just didn't.
Oh right, okay.
No, I just didn't enjoy that.
Yeah, it depends how you. I mean, I've only got a small hand, and obviously, beginning of the outdoor season, if it's wet and cold, I was just struggling to play with a 4. You know, so I went down a size or 2. But I think that's where the deep grips come into their own, because it allows you to still play with a bigger bowl, but you get your fingers in the grip. Where the crown green that we play back in the UK, we don't do that. We have what we call high density and low density. So if you played with a high density bowl, you'd play with a size 4 bowl as in size, but it'd be a size 3 in weight.
Okay.
And we have a low density as well, which would be a size 3 in size, but size 4 weight.
Wow.
Slightly different, yeah.
Okay.
You've got to really think about what you're doing.
And then you've got to play on a surface that's not level.
Well, yes, exactly. Yes. Well done. A little bit lonely. Will he take a little chance at this? Straight down for the bowl. He's doing.
Yep.
Thought he might. It was just sticking out like a sore thumb.
Just a little twist on release there from Billy. I don't know if that is his normal delivery or...
Plays across. He actually, point of delivery is actually quite wide and plays across, which gets an awful lot narrower line anyway. It was definitely the right shot to play. One for Anneke. She's going to get a nose just ever so slightly in front now in the second set. Asking for a measure
Yep.
on the front one. I mean, from here it certainly looks like the yellow one's in, but like I say, we're quite some distance away. Good morning there, Graham in Wimborne. Good to see people tuning in from all over the world, isn't it? This last few days. Hi Jason and Alan, I'm playing bowls with the visually impaired this morning. We'll be at the PBA tomorrow.
Princess, how's the princess? Good to hear from you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Wimborne in England?
Yes, he's in England, yeah. When is Aaron Sheriff coming to South Africa? He's already here. You'll see tomorrow. We've got something very new and exciting tomorrow. It's called the Fair Tree Cup. Very similar to like a Ryder Cup style. So tune in for them tomorrow. It's going to be singles, pairs and triples. As the teams look, Jerry Baker against Johan Duplessis. They're the captains. And the teams have been announced, as you can see. I'm hoping it's going to be like a rivalry game. I want to see lots of competition, but I also want to see, hopefully there's going to be a bit of personality in there.
Yeah,
something slightly different, like very serious, but also having a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter on the green.
I think that's exactly what it will be.
Yeah.
If it's anything like the announcement yesterday, that was exciting. It was good fun.
Yeah. Unless you were Wayne Roberts or Jason Evans.
Johan put one over on Jerry there yesterday.
And Jerry put 3 over on Jason Evans. Jerry's already winning 3-1. No, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. We'll just have to have a taser ready for in the triples. I think probably have to have an official at either end just to get ready to move people's bottoms out of the cameras. You'll see whenever we stream anything in the UK, and it's anything more than doubles, you hear me. You'll hear my voice huff quite a lot because you just see people's backsides. Yes. Either that or I'm going to commentate from the side of the green. I might even stand on the ring.
Maybe that'll come one day.
Side of the ring?
Somebody on the green with the commentator on the rink with the players.
We've tried it where you put an earpiece into players' ears, and as long as they're not on the mat, you can make microphones live and actually chat to players. You know what you're thinking right now. Works well with some, not necessarily others. You know, it's where you get to know your players. Like if it was like, for example, me and Nick always laugh because if I was chatting to Nick on the green, if it wasn't going Nick's way, I'd probably not speak to him.
Good one from Anneke. That's a great ball.
That's brilliant. Came very nicely round the back, didn't it? Finished out of sight.
Perfect. Oh, Billy's having a little bit of a trot at it, playing with weight.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, people have clapped that, but it wasn't too far away, but it's a bit fortunate. Wick, double kiss, one down. I said in the opening speech this morning, didn't I? You know, sometimes sets play, it comes down to
shots like that.
A result like that.
Yeah.
You know, previous set, Anneke got a bit of a bad flick here, but he's just got 3 good flicks. It's swings and roundabouts, but at this level, really, really does count. But she's got a chance, you know, bowl or the jack. She'll just flick this jack round the corner.
Yeah, I think Annike's composed about that. That it happens in the game and you get results going against you, but I think she'll settle and play the required shot. Let's see what happens. Can afford to be past the white ball.
Used to hold
Slightly
up.
under.
Used to hold up. Could she get a little flick? No. Probably just lacking a tiny bit of pace.
Yeah. A very distressed look from Anneke at her coach. I'm sure you'll go over and calm her down.
Who's the coach?
Her husband.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's not listening. Not listening to her husband. She's gone round there.
One to Billy.
That's one. I think she's just gone off the ring. Just settle. Away we go again. See there, look, it was nearly a 3 or a 4. That one fortunate bowl there's just played a big part. Yeah, played a big part in that end. But like you say, she'll just forget it. There's her husband, Monet. It's nice of him to make us wear this lovely pink today.
Looking dapper.
Yeah, look like
Well,
candy floss.
that's another thing from the very start, haven't they? Come up with magnificent shirts.
Yes.
And it was good to see our boys playing in our Fair Tree colours shirts over in the UK. I think you were wearing them once, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Well done.
Yes. I got a blue one that I got 2 years ago when I was here, and there's a lot of people want that shirt off me. They're not having it because I like it. I like the way it's got the South African flag within it. But yeah, I've had quite a lot of people ask me for it. Not a chance. Good start.
Good start from Billy.
Yeah. Good opening bowls.
Yeah.
Plenty to work with. Just guaranteeing a nice full draw up to the bowls. Touch on the jack.
You're going to get back.
A little touch.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
well
That's a great shot. Great shot. Exactly what I said. The percentage was just giving it a chance. A couple of different options down there. She's got that nice touch off the shot. Slap back against the jack. I'm not sure whether that's enough to bring the other one in, but look really nice. Billy's got something similar. He can play positive as well. He's got the chance to use Anneke's wide bowl now if he's arriving.
I think the last thing Anneke wanted was for him to get another edge.
It'd have been lipsticks at dawn.
Sy balle voor die wit.
What was said there?
She was just saying, yeah, I'm just going to play down this backhand because she's just asked if that yellow ball was ever so slightly short and wide.
Another good one.
Wants to miss the jack.
Ooh.
Just there waiting to miss that jack. That's finished very good. Well, Billy. Good morning, Graham Turner. Billy's got a chance again. If he can just lose a tiny bit of pace off his last, turns this jack round the corner for a 3.
You know the figures?
I don't.
Offhand.
No.
Cole could maybe put up the prize money. I know they've got that, not now, but
Yeah.
at the end of this end.
Well, still following this down, you know. Is this getting that little touch? Oh. Well. That's a very, very well played bowl. Just not sure whether that is enough.
Annike's having a good long stare at it. Must be close. Still leaves her with a chance of playing her backhand and getting a little edge, the outside edge of her bowl. Turn it onto the white ball.
Out of the entry. Out of the entry. I'm right. Come. And if you are listening from round the greens here at Durbanville, I know there's people watching other games but tuning in. That raffle is still live as well for Aaron Sheriff's bowls that is played for here. So if you are sat around the facility, pop up to the shop. You can pick one number for R100 or you can have 3 numbers for R200. There you go, valued R11,750. And there's Aaron with a cheeky little grin. Is that Shamu on the bowls? Is it killer whale, isn't it? Killer whale, yeah.
Orca.
Annike's just taking a little chance here, looking to get her own bowl, flick it onto the jack. Not a million miles away if she can just hold. Can she hold?
Oh, play.
Fabulous bowl.
Well played, Anneke.
That was absolutely fantastic. That was a big bowl here as well. Really big bowl. Inch perfect that was. Brilliant shot. Scores a double.
Paulie Wags watching from Armidale in North South Wales, Australia.
Good pictures of the trophies there, Alan. Nice trophies, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Lovely trophies. I wonder if the winner gets to fill it with some of the fine wines from the Wine Society. Oh,
Champagne.
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 Oh, you're posher than I am, Alan.
Yep.
Bit of champagne. my
Champagne.
goodness. Dear me. It's paying you too much.
Oh, Blixham's back, watching from Kapiti Coast in New Zealand. Welcome back, Blixham.
Yeah, decent start. Now another chance here to just add another.
Yeah, I think you made that call early on about the Anneke adjusting the mat and the length.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to play a different length, you just have to move the length. Certainly reaching this time. Needs to contact though, he's just too far. Just out the back door.
Okay, thank you, Johan. Jerry Baker and Mo Lowe have won their game in the pairs. That's going to be a strong combination. Took out Burkett and Rustling yesterday.
Well played, Anneke. That's another one in the...
And they also threw Johan.
They beat Johan de Lange.
Oh, they beat Johan de Lange. Oh, I see there. Yeah, they beat Johan de Lange and Claire Cowan. Thanks for that, Johan.
Well, is he going to make the trip? If he is, he's winning. Oh, no. Still definitely won. Debbie's having a look. She's a lot nearer than we are. Oh, 1 and a look. So the back bowl is the shot, and a measure between the front two. Needs to miss the front.
Doesn't want that
needs to miss the
one.
front.
Oh, fortunately,
That's
she
okay.
didn't catch it full. Yeah, it could have been ugly.
Has he got the gap? He has. I just favour Annike's. It's hard to tell with all the scaffolding, but I just favour it. It's just slightly, with it being more level to the jack.
Yeah, I think Billy's asking for a measure.
Is it? If in doubt, measure it. Oh, go. Don't know. It's hard, isn't it? With all these shadows. Oh, hang on.
No, that's Billy.
Yeah, it's like I
Only
think,
Billy would do that. Go to pick up the jack.
yeah, it's just hard to see, isn't it? With the shadows, just. I mean, there's a shadow on the yellow bowl anyway. We'll soon see. Measures don't lie. Oh.
Okay, well now it's not a measure, and the one's falling in. Yeah, one to Anneke.
Okay.
Sweat there, mate.
I did, yeah, I was wondering what was going on. So one. So
Okay, Wayne Roberts and Colin Pickett are through. They beat Mark Bevis-Challenor and Mika Scretch. This is really looking like some heavy semi-finalists here. Going to be some top bowls. Mike Wigley, all the way from the UK. How are you keeping, Mike? Good morning, youngsters, he said.
youngsters.
Oh, well, he must be referring to you.
Must be me. So 3 ends to go, 3 in front for
Good one from
Anneke.
Billy if he gets back. Yeah.
2 great opening bowls. Nearly got this. We've seen some fantastic bowling this
Brilliant.
morning already, haven't we?
Yep. Might be that slight difference when you change hands, a little bit heavier. Certainly had a good line.
Come on, Peter, you did. Your ball. Line so good.
Anneke can get to the yellow ball once again here. Just short.
Dropped away too.
Drop that one and a big one. Drop a big one. Very good. That line's good again.
Well, this could be a great end for Anneke
Anneke.
here. Yeah, end 7's always important.
Touch it. Touch it. Yeah.
Close.
Wants to bend.
Another one.
Can she bend? Yeah, has done. She'll want that to fall, ideally. That ball can
I
just
think
fall
that makes
over.
up Billy's mind. I
Yeah.
think we might see a. There we go. Big flick.
Nice and quick. Ooh, underneath the centre line. So how many is it? Looks at least 2.
Definitely
Could
two.
be
I'm
3.
Sure, yeah.
There's one gone. I think the shorter one might be in as well.
Oh, okay. He's conceded 3. He must have. Well, even 2. The game's over. The set's over. Can't be 1. Otherwise, they'll be playing next then. Oh, but it's 2 ends.
He's got 2 more ends.
2 to go. So what did he?
I don't know. No,
What
it's
was
up
he
to
doing
him.
there? No, but I mean, he rolled the bowl.
I don't know. I think he's just conceded. That's fine. If he's conceded the set. Let's have a look. I think, yes, the marker's just told us that he's conceded that set. So that's fine. Into the tie break we go. So it's just ends 1 for the tie break if you're joining us for the first time. It doesn't matter how many shots you score per end. Just the first player to win 2 of these ends. First 2 ends are played exactly the same as all the others. If we do happen to get to a third end of the tie break, that's when the players get the option to kill an end once each. And if the third end becomes a tied end, a fourth end will be played, but only 1 bowl each. This is a great start, slightly past the jack.
Good opener. You know, Jonathan Cochran, who's on our Western Province executive, he's watching. No matter the situation, Anneke has a great poker face. But Billy, you can see the determination and the focus. Eve Dunlop contacting us from Howick, KwaZulu-Natal. Off to the SA Juniors next week with her 13-year-old daughter, playing for the NIBA under 15 team. Fantastic. That's brilliant.
You pronounce that Howick.
Howick, yeah.
So we have one in Scotland, spelt the same, but it's pronounced Hoik.
Hoik.
Hoik. That's the same. In.
Yeah.
Both players just playing the same, just trying to beat the last bowl, sticking to the draw. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad thing, eh? Just settle the nerves and give yourself a little bit more time to think about the shot you've got to play.
Well, there's a lot on this. You know, it's a lot on it. Place in the final at stake. So we'll let her go and have a look. I think all she needs to do is she just needs to choose which hand she wants to draw on. Obviously, the angles are narrower on the hand she's been playing the most. You know, narrower to. I don't think if she gets the right line, I don't think it is in her way. The trouble is, if she promotes it with her third, she's in trouble with her fourth.
Correct.
So that's the problem. I'd probably tend to play the forehand.
Yeah. Opted for the backhand, I think. Yeah.
like I say, it's not. It isn't in
yeah.
a way. She just doesn't want to turn it closer and then put herself in trouble with the fourth. She plays the right line.
Just not going to get back with good weight, eh? My clubmate Peter Harvey and Nicole Arvey, they are through to the semis of the pairs, beating Tinus Olofsson and Matthew Peary. That's a big win. Thanks, Johan. Good ball, yeah. If he makes it, good ball. Well, now she'd have to change now. Anneke will have to change the forehand. Yeah.
She's got 18 inches all around the jack here, just to save this first end.
Anneke composing herself. Staying on the backhand. Running it.
She's playing for the split, and then anything onto the jack. If she gets the promotion, anything onto the jack now. Ooh, just not enough. You wanted a little bit of jack movement. Good effort, hit the target. But that's going to be the first of this tie-break ends to Billy Rodloff. Into the second end we go. Billy's giving the jack away to Anneke.
I don't know if you saw at the end of Billy's game against Nixie yesterday. Zakes.
Did the roly-poly?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Bolomakisi. Bolomakisi, yeah. Quite the character. Oh, Mark Taylor, that's really good news. Compliments Eve's post. First time in 20 years the Natal Inland will be sending a team to the under-15 inter-districts. Congratulations, Natal Inland. Giving kudos to our president and the executive for their vision.
So a great start there.
Now, Teens Vullerter is asking which club Billy's playing for. Is he still at George Bowling Club? Yeah, I know he has moved around.
From Outeniqua to George.
Yeah, Outeniqua to George. Okay.
Slip just past. Probably did better off, I think, missing that jack. Billy's still got to play this. Won't get back with those. Annike's just got to play the same again. If she can just flick the jack out of sight, I think she's just got to get there first.
Yeah. Just take away. There's a little bit of a target there for Billy. See if she can change it somehow.
Just needs to drop a yard off her previous delivery. Now this can finish centre line. If this runs and finish centre line, that's not bad. That forces Billy to play controlled. He has to draw it or play controlled. Before, like you say, he could have gone for the bowl or the jack, but it's important she finished centre line of the rink.
He is attacking it, as you say, with that controlled weight. He's looking good,
Got
yeah.
the gap. Oh. All the way.
Wow. Okay, the final result for the pairs is Peter Erasmus and Andrich Nuth has beaten John Malupi and Ruan Stone. So we have our 4 semi-finalists.
Anneke. Well, she was just trying to get there first with that.
Yeah.
Well, if Billy plays the same bowl, that gap is no longer there.
Correct.
Well, I mean, this game, it certainly deserves to go all the way to the final end, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been nip and tuck all the way.
Herman's asking which is on the TV rink next, but it's the next of the singles semi-finals. There you go, Bradley Robinson, Wayne Rittmiller. But this one is far from over yet. Can he play exactly the same bowl and get to Anneke's bowl? It's just a little bit unfortunate she's sat in that gap.
Yeah.
The angles are very, very narrow. Playing a different shot. Yeah, it's playing the bowls out. Can't hold up, can it? No, it's away.
Yeah.
So we're going all the way in this first semi-final this morning into a third tie-break end. This is the only end you can kill. Each player can kill it once. They can nominate as many times as they like. They have to nominate it before they kill it. So if the jack goes out of the confines of the rink, it goes onto the spot unless nominated. So many people forget that rule, Alan. Bizarre. The amount of times you speak to people, they say, forgot about that.
Yeah. And if you don't, and it burns, then you've got to spot it.
It goes back on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes back on the spot. The only difference to that rule, and it happened to me in one of the qualifiers, if someone drives at the jack and breaks the jack, unless it's within the rules, the end will be replayed.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened to me in one of my I drove at the jack, broke the jack, thinking, no, that's okay, you know what I mean? It'll just go on get a new jack, put it on the respot. No, umpire came on, took it back, play again. You've not put it in your rules. Okay, good call from the umpire. So, chance with the first bowl for Billy, just to get up. Something wrong with this.
Yep.
Some bit nervy end, I think.
It's not a good start.
Just a little bit of nerve showing now. A lot to play for here. Now this ends a guaranteed trip to the UK, either in October in the cold or January in the freezing cold.
It's got to run.
It's the nearest. That's the one to beat. Trouble is, Billy's 3 bowls left to play. Well. So now, this is where in tie breaks, sometimes you can tie yourself in knots here, where you can make the most simplest shot. You can overthink it, can't you? Yeah. So you're thinking, right, do I play one a lot closer, but run the risk of making a massive target?
You can't watch. The coach has left the building.
Yeah. Okay.
Or is it, it depends. How's it
it
going to
side?
finish, Dad? That's not too bad. Does make the target bigger.
It dictates the shot that Billy will play. He has to, what I would call a hit and recover shot. Hit it with your third, recover with your fourth. He has to hit the target with his eyes in a heap of trouble. Oh, he's way off target here. Well,
Both bowls gone. No, the one bowler stayed on the rink.
one ball. So what he's got he's got the tee covered. He has got the kill. But I mean, does Anneke risk? I'd just cover the spot.
Yep.
I'd cover the spot because it'd do very well to hit this target and stay in with the ball he plays.
Yep. Looks like she's going to the back.
Just you're basically saying I've got everything covered. You go ahead and hit it. Then I think Billy needs to
Get
remember.
inside that bowl.
She's
Done it. Oh, it's a top ball.
now. Billy, I'm going to whisper. I don't want to hear him to hear me in case the people think I'm sure. The only way I think he can get out of this is he has to nominate to kill this because he's no position at all. If he doesn't nominate to kill it, he's got to play that difficult pace, 2 yards, get the split and a perfect split and run through to the jack. If you think he can do that, he can do it. Wouldn't need to nominate the kill. But I think the easier shot is just hitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even if you play the split, you've got to get the perfect split and run through. If you run through too quickly, the third ball will count. Not nominated the kill.
I hope he just hasn't forgotten it.
This is why I always ask at interview, did you remember that rule? But, so he hasn't nominated it, so he has to get the shot with his ball in his hand.
On the forehand.
He's trying to play it onto the jack, sideways. Right, he's playing the right-hand side ball onto the jack.
No.
I'm not finished yet. Well, what a game of balls that was. Unlucky for Billy Rodloff, but well stuck in for Anneke Scheepers. She came back and played some exceptional balls and a brilliant tie-break.
Well done.
There's no
Anneke,
fingernails left.
through to the final.
I could see, I wondered where you'd gone.
And Durbanville have got a contestant in the final. Fairtree have got a contestant in the final. Coach is looking happy. Sponsors looking happy. Everybody's happy.
Unlucky, mate. Good game, though. Are you okay for a quick interview?
We're going to do an interview with both the winner and the runner-up. So please join us once again. If Cole can maybe just put up the time for the next game. There we have it. It will be approximately 11 o'clock, give or take a few minutes. So thank you for joining us for this first session of bowls. Great game, and please join us again for the second session at 11 o'clock. But first of all, we cross to Jason Parkinson to do the interview with the two players.
I can just do that with a microphone then. The sun bouncing off my head. Okay, folks, well, there we go. That's the first of the singles semi-finals over with. I think it was always going to be a cracking game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. I'm going to have to come to you first, Billy. Just managed to get over the line there in the first set, but I guess you'd known someone like Anneke was always going to bounce back at you in the second set.
Yeah, you can't write her off. She's one of the top players in the world, ladies. So, yeah, the pregnant princess, what a player.
Pregnant princess, that's gonna stick now, isn't it? I guess 2 against 1 isn't a fair combination, but I mean, you dragged it into that tie break. And tie breaks, it can go anyway, can't there? There's some absolute top class drawing and also some really good conversion shots. Just talk to me through at the end there, that very last end. Obviously, you've got some really good bowls. Billy had the option of the kill. Is that why you tended just to think, well, okay, I've got everything covered here, I'm going to force him to play a very difficult bowl, all kill the end?
Yeah, my last bowler obviously tried to get as close as possible to the tee, but he had the best bad bowl, so he had 2 options actually, to either kill it or, well, yeah, so wherever the jack goes, he would have picked up, so I just yeah, put it down, hoping it can get close to the tee.
And I've just got to ask, I ask this question to everybody. Obviously, the very last end of a tie breaks is the only one you can kill. Did you remember that?
I remembered, but I thought I'd go the other option.
Yeah, I just thought sometimes you had that nice big drive there. You're trying to play the short ball onto the jack out the side.
Yeah, if I got it a metre through, my ball was lying, so that's the only really option I had. I had two really good angle that I couldn't play the backhand, so I had to try and get that extra metre through.
Well, unlucky, I'm afraid, Billy. You played really, really well there. Just going to finish with you, Anneke. Obviously, congratulations. You put yourself into the final and a guaranteed place to join us in the UK. So you can it's either going to be a trip to the UK in October, where it's cold, or a trip to the UK in January, where it's freezing. Well done. How do you feel about that?
She can't go.
Well, yeah, I'm very excited, obviously. Yeah, thank you for the game. You played so well. I mean, after that first set, I had to pull myself together there because I obviously didn't play as well as I did yesterday on this rink. I was struggling a bit with the weight, but fortunately got a bit better in the second set. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I'll see what happens in the final. You never know.
Well, good luck. Go and get some rest. And we've got the next of the semi-finals very, very shortly, actually. It's going to be Bradley Robinson against Wayne Rittmiller. And then later on this afternoon, we're going to start off the afternoon session at 1:15 with the final of the World Open pairs. And then we're going to finish with the big one. Who's going through to Potter's Resort? We'll find out later. Bye for now.